18. Increasing the price of petrol is the best way to solve growing traffic and pollution problems. To what extent do you agree or disagree? It is widely recognized that citizens the world over are facing a litany of problems, chief among which are traffic congestion and environmental pollution. Given this, how to reduce these two vexing issues has garnered a great deal of publicity, with some proposing levying higher prices on petrol as the optimal answer. While acknowledging the reasons underpinning this thinking, I believe there are particular superior solutions. Proponents of raising petrol prices might argue that this legislation can lead to a decrease in the demand for private vehicles, thereby reducing the pressure on roads. By the same token, the discharge of CO2 and other toxic pollutants, one of the chief culprits behind air pollution, would be curbed. However, this scenario would hardly happen. In the face of petrol price increases as of late, a sizable proportion of people have still opted for their personal means of transport for their superior flexibility. This means modifying fuel prices has little bearing on the status quo of traffic congestion and pollution. In addition to this, raising the price of petrol would inevitably entail inflation, considering higher transport cost and its concomitant increase in prices on products and services across the board. Given these limitations, the feasibility of increasing petrol prices is rendered questionable at best. In my opinion, launching awareness-raising campaigns and investing more in public transit can be more practical in mitigating the aforementioned problems. Regarding the former, the state should mount more campaigns that raise public awareness about how the excessive use of private vehicles is aggravating the deterioration of the environment. Once they are well aware of these dire repercussions, they would be more likely to limit their use of personal vehicles. Such an initiative should be implemented with immensely investing in mass transit, which could incentivize people to gradually shift to riding public transport. This two-pronged measure could curb not only traffic jams but also the volume of exhaust fumes from private cars and motorbikes. To summarize, I am of the opinion that raising fuel prices is not a practical approach to cope with pollution and growing traffic. Instead, governments should intensify awareness campaigns in parallel with allocating more funding to upgrading public transport systems.